Hello, hello, hello. This is Kathy, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to ask you to join me as I create, I think it's probably going to be a large tag, but it's going to be kind of a collage made up of printed papers that I cut out and kind of put together like a puzzle. It'll make more sense as we go through it. This came from an idea that I saw in Cloth Paper Scissors magazine from a long time ago, from 2016, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to be using some beautiful paper eventually that I got in I got in Thailand, and this is just a sampler kit. We're going to be using some of this. And then these mulberry papers I also got this in Thailand. Isn't that beautiful? And this. And then these came in this beautiful envelope. It's actually like a bag. And I got these on Amazon. And these are also mulberry papers, all different kinds and colors. So I might be using a few pieces of these. We'll see. I'm going to put these back in here for a moment. And the first thing I want to do is cut out the templates that I want to use for the collage. And I'm just going to wing it. First, I'm going to draw a bird onto which I'm going to add a wing. So that's the base of the bird. And then the wing would be kind of like this, I would imagine. We just need one wing. And then that bird is going to be sitting on top of a pear. Let's see. So a pear has a start like this. Well, I'm going to make this a little fatter, a little thinner, just like this. And it's going to have a little stem at the top. That's what the bird's going to be perched on. And then the pear is going to be sitting inside of a cup. And the cup's going to have a handle. And then the cup's going to be sitting on a saucer. Let me see if I can make that a little. Then there's going to be some leaves. Probably no more than that. Okay. As you can see, I'm not an artist, but I pretend to be one. I'm going to cut these out now. And these are going to serve as the templates that I lay down on my mulberry paper. Okay, there's the bird. Well, I actually want it to go like that, right? Okay. Then we want this crazy pear. And the crazy stem. Ninja! It's my kitty. That's gonna sit there. The bird's gonna sit on top. Then we have a cup. Oops. Oops, sorry for that. That's my dog. He's chasing my cat. This is the little handle on the cup. I might have made it too small. We'll see. Oh, that'll be okay. Whoops. Jumped right out of my hand. Going to be the cup handle. Then we have the little saucer that it sits in. And that's going to go down there. And up there. And instead of cutting out the leaves as templates, I'm just going to cut them right out of the paper. I don't think I need a template for that. Okay. Next thing I want to do is pick some paper to use. And I want it to be various colors, kind of mismatched. So I think I'm going to start with some of these, which are the brightest colors. So let's see. Let's see what I got here. I'm sorry, guys. My dog always knows when I'm doing a video. It's frustrating sometimes. Can't live with them, you can't live without them. Okay, that's the bird at the top. Then maybe some bright color here for the wing. And you could go ahead and tape these down. I just don't need to do that. I'm just going to hold it in place. And turn it this way so I can. Let me just cut this off here. Just like that. Oh, but I did it backwards. Let me see if I can save it by just making a point in the other end. So I have to be mindful on which way the pattern is. Make it a little sharper. And then perhaps I'll do a second one with a different color. Maybe this color. This one doesn't matter which way it goes, and I'll put it on top of that one. So it looks like it has a wing coming up from the back. Or perhaps I'll just use this one that's cut properly. When I got this paper, I was in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I love Thailand. It's one of my favorite places to visit. My husband is from Thailand. So he's lived here a long time, so he always loves to go around and discover new places just like I do. Okay, this is better. So we won't use the red one. Just clean this up a bit. I wonder if I can use this just as a different color. Let's see. don't like it, and I actually don't like the green there. So let me use the template again and flip it around the right way and maybe use this color. Get that mess out of your way. Okay, that makes me happier. Pretty. And I could actually use this green for a couple of leaves. This leaf there. I can get another one out of this. Leave there. Where's that piece of red? I could get a leaf out of this one. Okay. Now we have a pear. Let me see if I can find a interesting pear color out of this lot. Oh, this is kind of nice. Different marble paper. And I think I'll do the stem out of a yellow. And I don't think I need a template for that. Just like that. And then the cup, I'd like something vibrant. Let's see what I have. Oh, I have a pretty blue. That looks like it would be nice. I'd like to get a part of that in there. Okay. Be the blue cup. And put that away. I think I'll make the blue stem as the blue cup holder as well, just so you know what it is. And we're making a C out of that. There. And now a saucer. Let's see what we have. I think I'll bring it's kind of pretty. And what happened to the saucer stencil? Or the saucer thingamabobber. This goes over here. Oh well, we'll wing it. This can go right behind it, but that's not the right shape. Okay. Whoops. Now what I want to do is going to take a piece of craft board. I'm going to put this aside for a moment before I glue it down. And I'm going to cover this board in some paper. And I'm going to try to fully cover it. There's my stencil I was looking for. And I think I'm going to cover it in this. And I don't need to cover the whole thing. Just going to cover a portion. What I'm doing is, I think I'm going to make this into a large tag for a journal. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Get my glue out. And well, that's not straight, is it? No. No, it's not, she said. That's a little straighter. And we're going to cover it. Actually going to go over this with my fingertips a little because I don't want bumps in the paper too much. Take out a wet wipe, clean the surface. Jackson, that's my other dog. And I'm not going to cut it off yet because I don't know how long it's going to be. So we're going to start. It's pretty with that in the background. We're going to start by placing everything, and this is the fun part. It's kind of where you put all the pieces in place. And then this is sticking. I don't know if I'm going to put the stem in. Let's see. The stem is here. I don't think I'm going to put that. Just like that. And then next, I'm going to put that in place. And then we're going to put the handle on the cup. And then the saucer. Let me see if I can cut this down a bit. And cut this down a bit. I think that's a little better. This is in the cup. Okay. Good. And I was going to stencil it with paint, but I don't know that it needs it because of the beautiful background to the paper. So I'm actually going to put this on with Mod Podge. And we also have the leaves to go on. If I can open my Mod Podge. There we go. I didn't clean the lid before I closed it. Whoa, stop. And let's see. I think I have a little foam brush I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with the bottom layer, which is the bird is the bottommost. So we'll start with that. Whoops. Just like that. Whoop. And the wing. There's my dog again, of course. Just like that. This actually, yeah, I'll put it on right underneath him. Just like that. Then the cup goes over. And the handle goes on here. Oh, I'm gonna put that underneath. And last but not least, well, no, we still have the leaves after this. The saucer goes on the bottom. And then we have a few leaves. Put that there. We had a red leaf over here. Oh. Let's put that down a little further. And we're going to cover the entire thing in Mod Podge. Okay, get this out of the way. Dry this off. And let's cut this so it looks like a tag. Oh, that's coming right up. Needs a lot more glue, this kind of paper. It absorbs it quite easily. And I'm going to make it a little shorter, just like that. Dry it one more time. Now, this is serving almost as my background. Cut this off. And let's see what it needs. It definitely needs some definition. So I'm not sure how I want to do that this time. I guess I will do it with my ink. Excuse my back here. And I'm going to try it with a vintage photo, but it might need, oh no, I think this will work. And I'm going to go around a little bit, just around the edges of the bird and the pear. Add a little bit up here. Now we can decorate it, maybe put a little, definitely need some words and some inks. Let me try just some background ink. Whoop. And this is just a script, a French script. It's not even going to show up, I don't think. A little bit. Okay, that'll work there. And I almost think it needs a outline. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to round and punch. Round and punch. I just want to round the bottom edges, bottom corners. And then I'm going to punch up here. And I'm actually going to put an eyelet up there. Just like that. And still needs something. I can't figure out what it is. Maybe some lining in black. Let me add a ribbon. And I'm going to put it in a neutral color. And this is kind of burlap style. I like it because it's similar to the texture in the paper. Just like that. And we'll tie a ribbon, or a bow rather. Cut that a little. And cut that a little. And let's see. I think it can use some paint. I'm going to use my black watercolor pencil. If I can find, oh, here it is. Getting smaller and smaller. I'm wondering, pour some little bit of water in here, in this cap. It just needs some definition. And around the leaves. And I don't care if it's not perfect. I lost a leaf. And here. Around the cup. Then that's messed up a little too much. Even more. Nice thing about watercolors, you can kind of fix them, not all the way. On this paper, it's difficult because it's rice paper, mulberry paper. Okay, I like that a little better, but I'm also going to go around the edges. I like that much better because it just gives it kind of some raggedy definition. I like that. Okay. And now I need to dry it. Oh, look what I forgot to do. I forgot to do up at the top all the way. Ninja! Let me just do it up here. Okay, now we're done with the black. Continue to dry it. Let me just cut one little piece of orange, I think. And this is just going to be for a little eye, if I can cut it. Let me try cutting it out of a bigger piece. Okay, that's not gonna work. That needs a pin stuck in it. That's it. Just a little eye there. And next, how about some words? Let me see if I can get to my words. Okay. I have some focus on the good. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. See the world. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I kind of like that. I'm actually going to put it down here at the bottom. Normally I would put it somewhere else, but I want to cover up the mistake that I made. And I'm going to color this up a little bit. And maybe I will put it. There. The only reason I don't like it down here, it makes everything so bottom heavy. And I cover up the saucer. I could put it there, right in the center. Perhaps on a piece of cloth. Let's see what I got here. Excuse me again. I have a piece of muslin that could go underneath it. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Let's fray the edges here. And let me get all this stuff out of your way so it's not so messy. And I've made lots of things where I use templates and then make little puzzles out of them. In a moment, I'm going to show you the lid of a box that I made. top of a cigar box I made using the same kind of technique. It's a lot of fun to do it like this. Okay, so I think that'll work. Let me clear out the ink here. I mean the glue, so we can actually use it just like this. Oh, I wanted to also add some color here so it's not so white. Just like that. And we're going to put this right on here. And then put this right over the pear. Just like that. And I'm going to put a red rhinestone, because I love to use rhinestones, on each side. And put down a little, even though it's already adhesive, you want to be safe with that it doesn't come off. Let me close this up. Okay. And didn't have enough glue down there. So that's our tag. Let me show you the cover of the box that I made a while ago using the same technique. This was a cigar box that I made that holds a journal, but I took a template of a cat and then just cut pieces and added different papers using the same idea. I added some flowers and such. So try it. It's so much fun to do that technique. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick, easy video, but I thought it was fun. I hope you try it. And if you like the video, I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up. I'd even love you more if you subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot and have a good one. Bye.